Alright, you guys, welcome to day 67 here in 7 Days to Die. If you guys missed last episode, I was flying around on the old gyro faceplant machine, and we found the Red Mesa restricted area, which is the newly upgraded silo facility. And it was pretty cool. So if you didn't see that, definitely go watch day 66. What it got me thinking, though, is like all these little offshoot areas may have some special like POIs, right, that I haven't seen. So on the way back, I'm gonna try and maybe fly through these areas. Yeah, across there. Oh, shoot! Dangerous to look at the map while you're flying. Yeah, so some of the dirt roads, not the main roads, could possibly hold some cool areas. I like that one. I like it a lot. They probably do. I don't know. Maybe they put out something that shows the new POIs, or maybe someone has compiled a list of all of the really cool kind of adventurous points of interest in the game. Ooh, it's the faceplant machine. A lot of the places are just houses and stuff, but you never know. It's not. Oh no! I'm flying. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm good. I'm fine. I don't know what the problem is. Flying sideways. There's nothing wrong with that. The only man who can hit trees in a flying machine. Hit trees in space, he says. Alright, so it's worked its way back to the middle town. So we're in the middle town now. Is that? No, that's a different one I was thinking of. Thank goodness these trees have... That's not the high school, that's the little private school there. There's the park. Park looks good from the park and the basketball court look pretty good from the sky. Oh jeez. Apparently you can almost climb straight up the side of a building if you were going to run into a building. Somewhere over here should be my house. Looks like there's forest fires or something, right? Like, that's the type of weird dark clouds you get during the day from forest fires. There's a little Bat Cave house. Why do my sounds... I ran out of fuel. You guys probably saw that coming a mile away, didn't you? Interestingly enough, you can actually, I hope they didn't change it, but you can run out of fuel up here and it'll just coast to the ground. You don't crash land. I wonder if they... It surprised a lot of people, but if they put in an element of crash landing in, that would be pretty funny. Well, you couldn't do anything, right? You would take ultimate fall damage and die. This is the smoothest landing I've ever made. All you gotta do is run yourself out of fuel. You'll be fine. Look at this. And it just so happens that there's my house. All right. There you go. No harm, no foul. I don't know if I put anything in this thing. Nope, nothing in the old vehicle storage. And in the Jeep, that goes in there. Yeah, that's what I should do. If I'm gonna take the gyro, have the mini bike in there, right? Fuel in there. know if I'm going to take off in the gyro. I was going to put half that fuel in the gyro. I don't know if I'm going to take off on it. I did flying in the last 3 episodes, I think. So I think we're good with that. All right. So we got engines for days. Backup generator. I got another battery. Put that battery in the other side over there. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna now. Let's go up here. Check this guy out. Do that. I think this has got less batteries than the other one in it. There we go. Whee! Go check this generator out over here. This one might have... Yeah, that one's full on engines, so we're good. We're good! Put these away. That and that and that and that. Ammo time. Okay. Looks good. Purple chainsaw. Oh yeah, it's way better than the one I have. Modify. You don't need anything. What else would you wouldn't use these on the chainsaw. So I think the only real thing you need on the chainsaw, you could equip the well, I guess you could kind of set it up for melee if you wanted to. Maybe. Alright, so we got ourselves a good chainsaw. That in there, that in there. Mega Crush! Alright, that is all looking rather well. Have I been traveling the whole time with that in my hand? I did. I went that whole last couple episodes I took off with the wire tool. Groovy. Everything's looking pretty good. Oh, look at the map again. So we originally took off this way a few episodes ago in the gyrocopter and ended up seeing something here, but it was a small town. Then we flew north, hit this small town. Then we flew north, hit this small town. Then I was going to go check this area over here out, but because I don't see any roads coming out of here, none coming out of here, and I didn't see any going north. There could have been one possibly going this way, but I just turned back around and hit this town, came back, found the Red Mesa facility here. See, there's a whole big open area here of stuff. I could just take the mini bike up this way and see if I see anything. I think that's what we'll do. We'll head somewhere in there. Let's do that. See you later. Mini bike. So we'll go by that that cool little place over here that had the roll-up door that I really liked. Somewhere over here. Yeah, there it is. It's like a ranger, like a fire watch tower. It's definitely set up to be a survivalist camp, you know, for the apocalypse. I just really like the doors. It's made actually really weak though with this stuff. They break it so easy. Hey, chili. In case you want to make some chili dogs. Gun's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, shoot. I almost missed that jump. Do that. That's cool. The deuce, man. Rude. Untouched. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about selling anything anymore because we're getting close to the end. Nice. That's good stuff right there. Ooh, silver nuggets. Worth 700. That's not that good. That's not that good. 700. Potatoes. A little water. Oop. Oop. Doing, 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 doing. Cool. I really like that place. Okay, I can hear the thing. I just know 225. So if you did this, you'd have to like not only reinforce this, but put something around these. And then what would be cool is you would make a staircase up to about, I don't know, maybe about yay high, maybe this high. And then do a drawbridge, right, that lifted from the other side so they couldn't just walk up the stairs. Then you could just chill at the top. That would be pretty cool. But all this stuff would get totally destroyed down there. It would get so destroyed by those guys. Especially now that there's so many, like, cops coming in that are exploding like that. Nah, you'd be in major trouble. Because that's all you need. Right? You set up your whole base up there, all your stuff is up there, and then it falls to the ground. You literally lose everything. It all turns to scrap. All turns to scrap. Nice area, though. Some lakes, little pathway through the lakes. Love it when they're sprinting at me and I just dome them. So look at this, the path ends right here. There's another thing going that way. It's almost like this one here, there's one here. Nothing here though. So you see, there's probably nothing up here in the middle. I rode across this and it was nightmarish. Miserable, like rocky, tough terrain. Miserable. Yeah, the paths end here. Housekeeping? They were packed and ready to go. Oh. I see how it is. You're like, where do I go from here? Oh, shoot, on the trap floor. Those little dudes are sneaky as all get go. Quietly oh, purple blunderbuss. Plus 21 ammo. That's pretty cool. Cardboard. Oh, nice. Cloth. Somebody definitely tried to make a apocalyptic shelter here for themselves, but Making it out of wood like this, not so good. Not sure I'd want to be trapped in a basement when the zombies come. You want to be able to move, right? Kitchen. Get back in there. Bill's here. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. Ooh, another purple vulture. Now I'm finding like the purple stuff, right? Now I'm finding it at the end of the game. Never did find my M4, my assault. I would carry that or that. Yeah, I don't know. Where would you feel safer? Out here in the boonies, right? Or more closer to a town? I don't know. I guess it depends on the type of person you are. Are you like really self-sufficient and you don't want to see zombies or humans? Then you'd be out here. If you're more like, oh, I need to fight in a group, then you'd stick around where maybe some people are. Yeah, you'd have to have your stuff wired pretty tight out here, though. Because when they come, they're coming for you. There ain't no, oh, maybe Bob the neighbor will get eaten and I'll be able to get away. Like, use your neighbors for bait. Rooster! Chicken! Yeah, so these dirt roads could actually be pretty cool. Now that I found that one place, I think that's worth checking them out. It's cool because the cities are so cool because there's so much there all in one spot. But I don't know. I don't know, man. So if we cut across a little bit, let's see where we're at. No, well, there's this path. Maybe we might. Oh, I can see the path over there. I could see it right there, man. Instead of going all the way back out to the road and then coming back into here, here's the path right here. I just want to find another one of those crazy, cool facilities, man. Interesting place you got here. Hello? Housekeeping, want pillows? Okay. Oh, shnikes. Look at it, he got his neck caught in the railing. Huh? Exactly. So you get your neck caught in the railing, your arms will do that for a little bit. Sucker. Got what he deserved. Got what he deserved. Jump shot. That's a small little house, huh? Apparently that guy can hit from around the corner. rocket, high explosive ammo. There's a dog crate there. What does it mean? Alright. Get out of this joint. This is the fastest way out. This is a small one. Someone else is in there. I'm getting the heck out of there. That was a small one. You go up the side, you go into that, you drop into there, and you're done. Cool. Alright, let me do some repair on those guys. Oh, shoot. I did not. Okay, so that's the end of that one, but there's one here. This might be that one we saw from the north. Yeah, look at that. So this one goes to here. That one ends, but another one starts, probably connects over to there. You never know what you might find. Like a shopping cart. Left their shopping cart out here. I really like the, if you guys have played like I have through all the evolutions of the different alphas, you remember when there wasn't any water, it was all caves. Caves underground. Then they took the caves out and they put water. And there were some maps that I had, there was so much water, it was like oceans everywhere. Now the water is more like lakes, like they've done a better job of controlling the amount of water. And it looks really good too, like all these little lakes. I remember like this whole empty area here could be water. And you'd have to go all the way around it. And it was like, it kind of, not so good. I actually liked the caves back in the day. So the caves, you would go down in there and you'd find huge globules of iron and coal. But this was also back when the collection rate versus how much things cost was totally different, right? So they would change the collection rate. But when they did that, they also changed how much things cost to make. And it was always, if they raised the amount of resources you get from looting, they also raise the cost, like by a factor of 100. You know, you get like, I don't know, 5, 7, 9, 11, 16. Yeah, see how it's, I don't know. They've gone back and forth with it through the years. I think it's pretty good the way it is now. I think it is better to have like the iron, for example, right? And the wood. Those were things before where maybe it took one wood to do something. Then instead of one, it was 10. But it also was reflective of how much you would get when looting. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Worked out. But there's been a lot of evolutionary changes through the years. Guess I could have come in that way. Okay, I was going to say, now I remember doing one of these before. Because of this. Woo! Kind of look like an explosive, doesn't it? Housekeeping, what pillow? Let them know we're here. Announce yourself with authority. Just shoot a hole in the floor, man. Just shoot a hole in the floor. Man, the shotgun is so destructive versus wood. Very, very destructive. Very destructive. Look at that. Just... woo! All these holes in the wall are from me. Ah! Shoot, I missed the jump. I was gonna grab that bookshelf. Okay, that could have been bad. Oh, there's people in there. Oh, that's why I bonked my head. Who makes a doorway like that? It's like for people that are like 2 foot tall. Well, I found the kitchen. Boop, boop, boop. Some good stuff. For what? That doesn't make any sense. Military stuff should sell for way more than that. Yucca juice. Got a screamer outside. Dang it. So I found that you can't really shoot these things that good. Where's the lady at screaming? Front door? She inside? Oh, she came inside. Hello? Lady? There she is. Hey, I'm out here. Man, she's dumb. Alright. So. Alright, this thing here ends this. We did this one. This might actually go somewhere. That one obviously leads up there. This one might go to some single little place. Maybe. Might dead end right here too. Paralleling the other path to a burnt out shell of a house. Okay, those people definitely did not survive the zombie apocalypse. It's kind of fun taking these roads. But the payoff in here has got to be decent, right? You don't want to just hit regular small little houses. That's why towns are so good, right? Because you go in there and you can just park and hit 20 different places without having to get back on your bike or whatever. Yeah, this one's just parallel. Oh, shoot! Okay. This one's just paralleling that other track. Right into a dang lake. Oh, that could have been nasty. I think I got some cat-like reflexes, huh? Cat-like reflexes. Meow! Meow! We'll go that other way and see if it reconnects up at the top. Meow! I feel like once you get established, you're gonna survive the zombie apocalypse. It's like when you see those movies, right? There's always that dude or that girl or the people who survived a long time, and they kind of know what you need, what you don't need, what's important, what's not important. I mean, I think that in an apocalyptic situation, it's like food and water, right? So today's modern age, we're so reliant on the grocery store that you're like, oh, I'm hungry. I'll go to the grocery store. What if there's no grocery stores anymore? What do? There's a lot of people that hunt and are very good at it. There's people that know... Is that the one I did? I don't know. There's people that know, about overhunting and stuff like that too, so... I don't know. I think that big picture wise, I'm thinking about all those YouTube channels and stuff where they do like preppers and survivalists. Yeah, everyone talks about the same stuff. But you know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm thinking they're missing? Two things are really important they talk about. They talk about medical, right, which is huge. No one ever talks about that. They always talk about getting enough ammo, making sure you're proficient with your firearms for survival. And medical, right? Medical, huge. Because not only you need to treat yourself, you treat others, and have the medical supplies and know how to use them, right? Not just a first aid kit, but there's certain first aid kits like trauma kits that I have that you need to have advanced medicine, chest seals, things like that, things for actual gunshot wounds. But one thing a lot of the preppers show you and talk about is that food storage that they have. You know, they have they're jarring their own vegetables. They got their little vegetable garden. They got their dehydrated meals and their rice and all that. But eventually, you're gonna need to like hunt. You're gonna need to get venison and maybe bear, wolf. You're gonna need not only know how to hunt. I mean, it's pretty easy to say, well, yeah, I can shoot an animal. But what about skinning it and prepping it, right? The prep work of hunting. At this point, you're going to want to make full use out of... You got a problem? Huh? You got to make full use out of that animal, right? You got to know what's safe to eat, what's not. Maybe how to prepare other things on an animal that maybe you normally wouldn't, right? All right, oh, I see. We just dropped into this town here. So... that's something maybe more people should think. Now there are things that are, I remember that house. They're kind of weak. This is kind of a weak house. Yeah, I'm just thinking of, I was thinking out loud. When all else fails, show him your shotgun. Oh, it's one of those double-doored bathrooms. Miso soup. Yeah, because soup and all that stuff, what if your garden gets destroyed by weather or by... Look, you know what's a problem right now in parts? Is like feral animals, right? If you don't know what that is, and if you're like PETA, right? Protection of all animals. I love animals myself. But there is such thing as an overpopulation of animals and feral animals. These pigs, these feral pigs, people go and they shoot them. They just shoot them. They're not shooting them to eat them. They fly around in helicopters with 300 blackout suppressed and 6.5 Creedmoors, and they're just doming these fools, right? And you're like, oh my God, that's terrible. Actually, it's not. These feral pigs, you know what they're doing? They're destroying farmers' crops and all that stuff. And all that stuff is the stuff that they end up making that goes to the grocery store that you guys eat, right? So getting rid of feral animals is a major thing. People, I mean, myself included, I'm not above that. I go, what? Why are these people just shooting these? I didn't know. See, it's 99% of the time, when I say you, I mean all of us. You as a human could be wrong if you don't have all the information, right? Knowledge is key. If you don't have all the information, you make judgment on something that someone else does or what they're doing, it's probably because you don't have the right information. Now, once you get the information, if it's something you disagree with, then that's fine. But reserve judgment before you actually know, like, the facts. And that was one thing I did. I'm like, why are these... I mean, I said, I don't get it, you know? It's like sport hunting, trophy hunting, right? Like that African safari stuff. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I can tell you that if an animal, an apex predator, a bear, a lion, was trying to kill me, I'd have to shoot it and kill it to save my own life. But I wouldn't sit in some dang thing with a high... Okay, that's creepy. The high-powered scope doming him just so I can hang him on my wall. That's just me. I'm not saying You do you, right? But it is kind of funny, though, when you hear those dudes, those rich dudes, like the doctor, the dentist that goes off to Africa to hunt and he gets eaten by a lion. You're like, it's kind of funny, right? It's like, hey, you know, you thought you were a tough guy and they won. So that's different. But this hunting aspect of surviving the apocalypse, it's huge. I've got a lot of friends that are hunters, and they hunt to, I mean, you could say feed your family, but and it is that they hunt to get the meat, and they eat the meat. And with modern freezers and stuff like that, you can harvest an animal and have enough meat for a small family for a few months. How much money do you spend on food on your family, say 3 months? Right? How much money do you spend? A lot. So, what the? I don't know where the heck I'm at. Just chilling on this dude's roof. Whoa, that's a long drop. So that's something to keep in mind in the old apocalypse is the fun stuff, right? I mean, that's what it is. Everybody likes to... No one thinks anything's like... Of course, zombie apocalypse, whatever. It's going to happen. 22. A lot of people like, you know, say, oh, in case something happens. And then they make these videos and they focus on the fun stuff. Kit, backpacks, sleeping bags, tents, you know, gear. Everybody likes gear. Whether you're a photographer, you like camera gear. You know, if you're a camper, maybe you're an overlander, you like gear for your vehicle, right? You guys picking up what I'm putting down. I'm exactly the same way. Problem with me is I like all that stuff. I like, you know, videography, photography, survival, overland, off-road. So I like gear for all of those things. It gets expensive and confusing. What the? Oh, it's two different things. I thought this was this is the one place, Berserkers, but I thought it was surrounded by that fence over there, but it's just two different facilities. So, everybody, so what I'm getting at is that's the fun stuff, right? Gear of your favorite hobby. And then these things, these survivalists or preppers, they focus on that stuff. Maybe they focus on food because they're fat or whatever. I don't like me. They got the big belly and they like to eat. Whatever it is. But the stuff that's not fun, that if you're looking to be like realistic, is medical and then how long do you want to survive? You know, that's another question that I'm not sure people ask. Like, you get all prepped up and you're good to go. All your friends, your community, they're all gone, right? How long do you want to survive? Like, there's got to be a point. There's got to be a point it comes to when you're like, yeah, well, life as we know it is done. You know? You want to go on forever just do worst case scenario where it's just you. What if you were in transition from school or work to home and everything hit the fan and everyone you know and love is gone, right? The zombies got them. Now you're on your own. Community's gone. Yeah. At what point do you say, yeah, life's changed. I don't want to live in this anymore. There's nothing to live for. What are you going to do? Be like Noah in the ark and try and recreate civilization? I don't think so. That's something I don't know. I've never really heard anybody talk about that. What made me first think about it was like a nuclear apocalypse, which is more realistic than a zombie apocalypse. Right? There was years before probably a lot of you were born that we had drills where you would go underneath your desk, not for a hurricane or tornado. It was in case there was a nuclear bomb dropped. Talk about some scary times, man. Whoo! You know, that's whack. But that's when I first thought about it. It's like, well, dang, dude, if there was a nuclear fallout, everybody's dead. I happen to survive, but I got to survive wearing this zombie apocalyptic face mask. I'm done. I'm done, you know? What's there to live for after that? Everyone's gone. Civilization's gone. It's weird. You never think about that kind of stuff. Like I said, we always think about air quoting, the fun stuff. Collecting the gear, getting prepped up, getting yourself a bunker, and then all these guns and ammo. And then when something really happens, it's like, what the, you know? Now, if there was still civilization and I could be protecting people and all that, then yeah, you'd have like a purpose for it. But human beings need other human beings. It's just a fact. That's why they say solitary confinement in a prison is like one of the worst things you can do. It's just isolating a human from any other human contact. Look at me, I'm in here. Zombie apocalypse. I'm going crazy. I talk to myself all the time and record it. Anyway, you guys, that was an interesting topic. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next episode.